Hello, it's Tracker Joe, and I am going to give you a quick update before we go back into the campaign. So as you can tell, I have these ships lined up, and they're very similar, but there are a few noticeable differences. I want to point out these little subtle differences because it's kind of been brought to my attention that things needed to be updated a bit. So first things first, I have the Indomitable, which in this state it was decent. It's sort of a bullet sponge type of craft. It was meant to kind of tanks for the rest of the team so that they don't have to worry about it, about taking damage. However, despite this, the shielding and armoring was not strong enough. So what I have done here is these turrets actually now have heavy armor behind the metal, and this has made the turret caps hardy enough that the hull usually gives away before the turrets do. And in addition, I've also increased the amount of shielding, which is super helpful. Now to the song. This ship has had has a number of flaws. So what I had to do a few drastic measures to change it. First off, underneath, you'll notice in this second ship that I have laser systems, like a laser countermeasures for torpedoes, which reduce the likelihood that these get blown off, which is always appreciated. In addition to that, all the turrets, and even these, even though they've hardly changed at all, they now have internal armor to prevent the turrets from just being pierced through. And it seems to be working pretty well. In addition, same as the Indomitable, which I failed to mention, this thing has a few extra shields compared to the one before. This one I had to add an extra couple of shields. The tower is a lot more sparse, and that's because I have moved, I've cleverly arranged the laser system to come out on the near the back in the front to provide a little bit of extra protection. In addition, it goes down to this turret, which is super helpful. Also, I had not made any kind of update to these guns, so they still pop. That said, it isn't hard to just do this. I decided these things needed to be armored up a little more properly. Maybe this will save on some costs. This is just a last second change. It's ugly, but for now, until I design a new turret that is probably flatter and wider, I'm going to accept this. So yeah, so I'm just going to save this as the Ancora rework, and then just to kind of prove that I am ready, I'm going to save this over the Ancora. Instead of the Indomitable rework, we want to just overwrite the Indomitable. And then we'll just keep the rework version. So now if I spawn these in, the Indomitable should have the new turrets. And the Ancora, well, it's 79 all of a sudden out of 76, so pretty significant changes there. And as you can tell, they both have all the modified turrets. So yeah, I'm going to say this though, just kind of say this once. I find it really amusing that my smaller cannons actually have the thicker turret caps. I just kind of think that's kind of funny. That said, more of this cannon's underneath. So yeah, anyway, I'll see you in the campaign. Okay, first things first, I just noticed as soon as I'm back in the game, we have these clearly going after my stuff, and they have sent multiple waves. Caspians, Tesla, Sea Raptor, Solaris. I don't know what I'm dealing with. So I need to look at what I have here. You're the Artifice, and you are not actually working. So we're going to lose a lot here, and I acknowledge this. So, in order to save some time, I want to remove this relay module. We don't need to move this, watch that. We don't need to worry about this extractor. The Forerunner, the Song, and the Primogenitor, along with the Kobold and the Tadpole, have to move south. So yeah, anyway, how much resources do we have on this? Okay. Need to start repairs on this, and I also want to check for a new version. That's the Harbinger. Well, I need to retrofit to this. I don't think I actually have enough resource to handle this, do I? That was a mistake. That is a big mistake. Aegis. Yeah, you're going to go across, and then I want you to drop the resources off. Yeah, I'm about to lose everything, I think. So we're going to scrap you. And scrap you. I'm going to see if I can actually trigger this to spawn, because that would be more reasonable. No. I just realized how much of a mistake that is, because the AI doesn't give a crap about the others. So yeah, it appears I'm going to lose pretty much everything I have, because I can't actually afford a fight. And I still... this Primogenitor is not even going to be ready for a fight. You can fight, therefore I'm going to trust you and you only. So I need to go here. I'm not even going to risk it. Like, I know that this thing's not going to be able to fight, so I'm going to be kind of cheeky here. Begin battle. Oh, too fast for me. I'm not going to be able to board any of these. Yeah, I won't board any of these in time. Yeah, the Primogenitor's maybe going to tank a little, but that'll be it. I want to see, how do I hack this? I guess I use a machine gun and hope that I've guessed the right area. Battle finished. They've taken out my entire resource gathering system. Aegis is going to have to stay with the Song from now on. So they've just cut off my supply chains. And I'm just going to have to deal with it. Yeah, you're just going to destroy it. I know how that works. I need to jump out before I get hit. They're going to hit the satellite a few times. I as well watch the light show though. Like at this range, it's hardly doing anything. I'm going to say that. But I should have spawned everything in so that it wouldn't have completely erased all my supplies. Like I had like quite a bit there, and because I had left that flank open, they just kind of went in and took everything. So I wonder how, like, bad these are. Now the cool thing is that it's not useless to force them to fight like this, because I get to survey what the damage is like. In fact, I might be able to steal one of the ships. There we go. I'm in what appears to be the cockpit. And that's obviously the controller for the weapon. Time to start busting down doors. There we go. There's the AI. Go. Yes! Okay, we've taken control. I've uncovered the secret to becoming a metronome. On my way there. I'm wasting my time. So let's see, this thing is beached and probably will never perform its normal function. So we're going to rescue it. But that's going to come at a price, obviously. I found the AI. Huh. Okay, I captured it. I'm sure it looks ridiculous. Please tell me. It's okay. Slightly damaged, but it doesn't look like it's actually overly affected. The array has taken a small hit, but we have so many retro reflectors, it's not really going to mean anything to have that hole there. What's likely going to happen is that this Tesla is going to repair. I'm going to move it back a lot. And I'm going to tell the Fariha to go here. This Caspian, it's 98. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move them both here. And we're going to repair both of them. Needs to repair. But for some reason can't. Okay. I'm going to have to do this. Tell them to retreat. No, why? How are they able to produce this much? The song is screwed. I wasn't able to make any maneuvers, and I'm fighting a battle back here that can't be won. What we're going to do is, we don't need the Tesla. And you're going to move here. All of these that aren't supposed to be fleets. This, Intrepid, Forerunner, the Primogenitor, and Primogenitor. We're going to move these back. Okay, Mudkip, I'm going to give you orders to run away. You are going to run away, I guess, here. And I'm going to be on you. We're going to see if we can preserve this. They have a Teravolt though. So yeah, this thing... I'm going to spawn right here. You're in fleet move. Please escape. You didn't escape. Okay. Now I get to watch from the respawn menu as they prove that their speed is way faster than every other design combined. So now their speed is going to become way crazy. I'm not going to get any break. Okay, I'm pretty much ready. I'm going to pause it so they can begin the battle. And try to sneak on, but it was facing the direction opposite to what I expected. Now these lasers... Yeah, I'm going to lose most of what I have, because I don't have a way to catch up to this. Yep, this time they came with firepower. So yeah. At least we managed to steal one of their designs. But they've managed to wipe out our satellite, because they had the right kind of artillery. Looks like we're finally repairing the song. Come on, keep going. We need this new version of the song, otherwise we can't fight this, we can't fight any of these, to be honest. Come on. So how do I move the Aegis? Like, how do I get the Aegis to get resources again? Like, do I just use the Freya? I got the Caspian here, but I need to retreat that, actually. And most of this is the Freya probably just going to move down a lot lower. So we have... Let's start with the Artifice. I want to start repairing you. Everyone should be set to repair at this point, because any little help is going to mean a lot. I'm going to move everyone in close. This Forerunner though, scrap. Oops. Yeah. Because I don't need that Forerunner. This Kobold though, moving close. This Tadpole, moving close. Okay. It appears the song's just missing a single turret. That is okay. We can be missing a turret. That's fine. And we're generating enough to be able to handle it. This Primogenitor is out of commission. I can't use you. You go away. So you're just a liability. So I'm going to pull you out of play. And you're going to be off in this corner. You're going to be off behind this. This Tadpole, however, is... Want to see what's going on with the Tadpole. So this Kobold is fine. But this Tadpole probably... Tadpole is a bit damaged, but still combat worthy, I think. So I won't feel bad with bringing you in. Now we have a couple air vessels, so hopefully that won't be a problem. We have an and an Ampere. Our left side, the left side of the song is definitely compromised, but we should be able to do this. Let's begin the battle, and let's hope. Okay. I gotta stop pause the game for a moment. So, okay, I spawned in a bad place. I don't want to have to sit out this fight. So yeah, new song, already taking some shots at the new ship. That's fine. Gotten hit by some EMPs. Frontal cannon is changing direction. And this turret's actually functional despite its appearance. Okay. Also, it appears that the kobold has been hit, because it's sinking, and has to deploy balloons. Okay. I don't have words. I can't describe this battle. All I know is that the song is running away because she's trying to get distance. She's also firing in every direction. In addition, she's barely dealing damage. I haven't really seen what her laser seems to be doing. Please tell me that you're dealing decent damage. Yeah, that's decent, but against these larger craft, it's not going to be enough. You're going to struggle a lot, I think. So this arm is already mostly damaged. So let's just keep going, keep going. I am going to save this vehicle because if I don't save her, the game is going to always think when I spawn one in that she's 2 meters a second. Also, we've dealt some significant damage to the aircraft in this pass, so that's good. It looks like we're taking minor bits of damage here and there. I need to see... Okay, I don't know what one AI did. It looks like... What's going on with the tadpole? Okay, tadpole's keeping its distance. But it looks like we've managed to shoot down an arm. Nice. Now we just need to deal with this vehicle, which is an Ampere. Nice, level up. Okay. So the song handily, effectively took on those fleets with little support. And, like a boss. I'm proud. Yep, taking some damage from lasers. Our own laser is chipping away. Please let our shells hit. Our shells aren't quite fast enough to hit the aircraft. I'm going to need a dedicated anti-aircraft vehicle, because the song's AA defense works mostly for itself. So yeah, thankfully smokes render this kind of just more of a nuisance rather than an actual threat. Speaking of threat, nope. Have to tell this song to turn because she's about to slam into an island. So I'm going to tell her to do this maneuver. Fighting around this area is also possibly screwing with things. That said, their aircraft is actually... I like how it's designed. It's actually avoiding terrain very well. It must have been a new addition or something. Yeah, thankfully the song actually has a good turning radius. So yeah. But yeah, I'm going to take advantage of the fact that it has to come for us. Please don't. Just go back here. I want you to do the same. You're going back here. I wonder what the tadpole's been doing this whole time. Oh no. It is connected to these sensors, so its accuracy should still be high. But yeah, if we just kind of back off, they're eventually going to have to make an overhead pass. Yep. And that's going to be how we do it. Maybe we can lead it into a shell. Or maybe it'll run out of fuel eventually. Anyway, that's pretty annoying, so I'm going to turn that off. Also, weather. Okay, we got fog out of nowhere, so... And I can't see where the enemy is anymore. Oh, there. Oh, yeah. Where's the kobold? There it is. Looks like it kept itself more or less functional. And I want to see the tadpoles. So what are you doing? So the tadpole has taken a hit somewhere. Tadpole lost its steering. That's why the tadpole's stuck. So yeah, Solaris is 75. It must have gotten struck a few times. So I'm going to actually tell my ships to move. Waiting new orders. Okay, start shooting. There we go. So we've managed to strike it down with a well-placed hit from our laser. Just had to stop. And how about that? And I just... Okay, that was funny. Yep. So, I think... Okay. Yep, I think the song won that one for us. Okay. You're both combat. Go back into combat mode. Pull everything. You're all supposed to be repairing. You're supposed to be repairing. Once these are repaired, we're going to hopefully be able to continue. Okay. So I have to stay here and lick my wounds for a bit. But this is the end of the episode. I pretty much only won 2 battles, but I got to demonstrate the song in spectacular fashion. Although a lot of like derping happened leading up to that. In the meantime, our artifice is almost complete. The next ship I'm going to start building here is probably going to be an Intrepid. Or maybe it's going to be a Primogenitor followed by the Intrepid, since I know everything else is kind of expensive. I may also choose to sacrifice a Caspian, because the Caspian is quite an asset. In addition, hopefully the new song will be finished, and then I can update my Kobold and my Kobold to the newer design, as well as like hopefully managing to carve a path. I'm probably going to move my Aegis, or just keep my Aegis there. And I'm likely going to have the second watch that actually kind of moved back into this position. That way I can still see if someone's coming to attack this area. But yeah, that's all in the next episode, so see you then.